Now joined by political analyst Aleksandr Fomenko. Mr. Fomenko, a very warm welcome to. Unfortunately, we lost him. All right, okay. We do apologize for some technical problems, but Mr. Fomenko, you're back again. That's great. Yeah. So, on the Iranian issue, the US wanted to pursue a tougher stance, but it fails to convince Russia that sanctions are needed now. Will this be considered a failure of US diplomacy?
I don't think that the United States really want Russia to freeze her relationship with Iran. What the United States really want is cooperation on the issue. Of course, Russia and the US don't want to see another nuclear power in the world, especially after we got such nuclear powers in India and especially in Pakistan. And of course, from Russian point of view, Pakistan is much more dangerous because of the unstable situation in the country. And the Russians do not believe, as Americans do, in the real danger from Iran, because until the time that Iran is run by clerics, by religious leaders, of course we cannot even imagine that they can try to launch any kind of missiles against the territory, for example, of Israel, because they consider this territory as a holy land belonging to them. And of course Iran, with 2,500 years of statehood, is not stupid enough as to launch a real war with the United States, because retaliation would be a complete disaster. So it's a question mostly of politics, question of PR, let's say. And that is a Russian point. That's why Russia and US always will have some differences in the approach.
Let's return now to Russia-US relations. Reducing nuclear arms has been a top priority issue, and Clinton said Russia and the US are leading by example. But is it absolutely certain a new treaty will be signed before the December deadline?
You think nothing is certain in the political world? Nothing is certain. But of course it's quite probable that it will be signed on 5th of October. I do not see any real obstacles, but...
Yeah, and Clinton said there will be no missile defense bases in Georgia. But what other concerns need removing before Russia and the US start working together on the issue?
You see, I don't think we really have any important concerns. I think we normally overestimate the importance of such regions as, for example, Georgia or some other countries for Russian-American relationships. I do not see any reason why, for example, Americans should worry about Georgia more than we worry about Guatemala or Honduras. I respect the country of Guatemala or Honduras, but we Russians, we do not care too much about them. It's too far from them. The same with Georgia. So it's just one remark of Secretary Clinton. Okay, we're very good, but...
All right, Aleksandr Fomenko, political analyst, thank you very much indeed for your time, sir.